So Trump's Secretary of Transportation has gotten rid of or put a temporary pause on the rip-off congestion pricing in New York. Now, Kathy Hochul and some of the left and Democrats are very angry about this because you have to be able to fuck over the taxpayers. You have to be able to charge them twice. You know, he makes a very good point. You're already driving on roads that you've already paid taxes on. Then they put the congestion cameras on, and now you're paying an additional fee to drive on roads that you already paid for previously. The Democrats and Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York, are very angry about this. They're very upset that they can't charge you anymore, and that Trump is trying to help the American taxpayer and help the people that are paying absolutely ridiculous. I mean, New York is the California of the East. Extremely expensive and ridiculous to live in. Even if you're in shitty housing, you're still paying a ridiculous amount to live there. And they found another way to fuck the people over under the guise of the Green New Scam. We got to get the cars off the road, right? Shove everyone into buses and the subway so you can be robbed, set on fire, stabbed, accosted by homeless people. It's all a great plan to help you, the American taxpayer. So here's the plan being removed, and then after that, I'm going to play for you Kathy Hochul in front of a crowd of idiot leftists who are cheering that Kathy Hochul is going to fight for this.
We have just learned the Trump administration is pulling the approval for congestion pricing. The Department of Transportation is sending a letter to Governor Hochul this afternoon saying it is, quote, backward and unfair. We have a copy of that letter. It says it's not a fair deal. Everyone should have access to the city, not just the elite. Congressman Mike Lawler tells our Marcia Kramer he was informed today that the decision had been made to end the toll that just went into effect on January 5th. As you know, charges drivers $9 to drive into Manhattan's central business district. And Marcia joins us now with more. Marcia, we barely had 1 month of this, and now it's over. Is it that simple?
Well, the thing about it is this, that President Trump made a promise on the campaign trail that he was going to end congestion pricing. And today, the people who wanted him to make that promise are saying, thank God he made the promise. However, you know, there's two sides of this. The people who are transportation alternatives and others are quite upset and bowing to fight this with every ounce of their being. But I have to tell you this, the reasoning behind it is very simple. What the Transportation Department is doing, actually it's the Federal Highway Administration, right. They're basically saying several things. One, it's harmful to small businesses who depend on business from Connecticut and New Jersey. They're also taking issue with the toll itself because they say the toll was, according to the MTA, is to raise money for transportation. And according to environmental studies, it should be a toll to reduce congestion. So they take issue with the whole idea that it's revenue for other projects.
Look how the money is being.
At 1:01 p.m. today, the U.S. Department of Transportation emailed us a letter from Secretary Duffy announcing their attempt to end the congestion pricing program in the state of New York. At 1:58 p.m., President Donald Trump tweeted, "Long live the king." I'm here to say New York hasn't labored under a king in over 250 years. You sure as hell are not going to start now.
Woo! We love getting fucked over, woo!
Or hate it. This is an attack on our sovereign identity, our independence from Washington. We are not subservient to a king or anyone else out of Washington. So this is the fight we're in. We're fighting for our residents, our commuters, our riders, our drivers, our emergency personnel.
We're fighting for our residents. We're fighting to fuck you over. We're fighting to get you out of your cars and get you onto an unsafe subway. We're fighting to get you on a shitty bus that you have to sit on for an hour just to go 3 blocks. We're fighting to fucking take as much taxpayer money as we possibly can out of you because you don't pay enough in New York and you need to pay more. Leftists, come here for a minute. Are you this fucking dumb? Do you advocate for this shit? Those morons were cheering that she was going to fight back against this being shut down. These retards were happy that she was going to fight to get the congestion cameras put back in. Fight against Trump's Department of Transportation shutting down the congestion thing to keep money in taxpayers' pockets from New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, all the surrounding states. Fighting to help. And it's leftists are really this dumb with the Doge finding all of the wasted money in multiple aspects to other countries, to people, individuals that shouldn't have gotten it, right? You're hearing all these stories. And leftists are in the streets protesting this. The left, please tell me, how dumb are you? All of this because Trump's doing it, so you don't like it? So if Trump cured cancer, you would fight on cancer's behalf to infect more people. That's how much Trump derangement syndrome you have. You're really this fucking stupid? And the only conclusion I can come to is yes, you are. I mean, I already knew that prior to this. You guys are like emotional idiots out of your minds. But to really put it on full display, the video those morons cheered. They cheered when Hochul said she's going to fight this to bring the congestion cameras back. These retards cheered. I mean, it's anyone that's been on the fence. I don't know how you can be. Anyone that's been on the fence and you don't know the left and the Democrats are enemies of you, your family, and this country. I just showed you proof right there. Yay! Yay, fight back! I want to get fucked! They're enemies of you, your family, and this country. Tell me a different way to talk about that.